Hey guys, so I'm doing a review on Fall I Want by Lyra Parish. Girl, all I'm going to say is I'm going to get more of your books because this one I really, really loved reading in the fall. And I just got done with it the day before Thanksgiving. So, yeah. I do love Zane and Autumn's chemistry throughout the whole book. Except, like, during the beginning, I'm like, I know people get hurt, okay, especially when you get hurt from somebody like he was, like his ex being who she was. But I'm like, that's not everybody, sir. Be nice, be gentle with Autumn, because I loved her from the very first page. I'm like, this girl better not get hurt. But at first I was like, don't do her dirty to Zane with Autumn. But the one thing I laughed about is when like she did do the jog that she did and like not necessarily broke into his house, but you know, the traditions. It's like you can never break them, you know what I mean? So it was kind of funny when the door was unlocked and I'm like, uh-oh, she's gonna get in trouble, and she did. But I was like, from there on out, he should have just been nice, you know what I mean? But towards the end, I get why she said what she said when, well, you forced me to have an IOU, and basically saying that he can't, not like that, right? Sorry, I had to talk to my daughter. But yeah, she's kind of correct, because it was like, well, Dayton, you forced the situation of us being together, so it was like, boy, let her have her friend and your brother date, you know what I mean? Because how did you two get together? Out of being hurt, and you both, I guess, from the looks of it, have they both been cheated on, but like the main characters, so it was like you two belong to each other. And look what happens when bad things happen to good people. Eventually good people find better things. Like, I've been hurt before, so I can relate. I think my husband has been hurt before, and he could probably relate if he read this, but we found each other, which is kind of like how this did, but not exactly how we met, but like a different way we met. But it was just like, it was the right time that he came in my life, pretty much, and I'm glad for it. But yeah, the spice in this book is, I'm gonna just say chef's kiss. But if you don't like spice, I don't recommend reading it, because there is spicy scenes in here. But other than that, I enjoyed the fallness of it, like her owning a bakery, her being an aspiring author, and I love that the book she wrote is that, which is pretty cool. Sorry if it's a spoiler. If you don't want any more spoilers, don't watch. But I did love her two best friends. I wish I had got to see more of like the sisters on both of their sides. But I did love the sisters. The only thing I'm kind of upset about is, dang, could we had it at the end of, oh, she's pregnant, you know? I'm just saying, that would have been well worth it, because if I was reading, by the end of it, it just seemed like it was like, I don't know how many months or years skipped by. That's what it is. But I was like, dang, I was kind of hoping for it, and that would have been the best gift for them ever. But I did like the part with the book. But now I kind of want more of their story. Like, I kind of want, not like if it's not exactly their story, but like, I kind of do want more of them, but also of the friends. Like, I want to know what happened with like her friend and his brother. I want to know like what happens with her other friend and what happens with the sisters. Do they all find love? Because they were pushing so hard for them, but it's like, but didn't you guys get your happy endings? That I kind of want to know that. You know what I mean? But hopefully we get a future book of these two, because I kind of want to see them future-wise, but like with kids, and I want to see how their romance develops through years, you know what I mean? Because I feel like this, like, I can relate to this book, because this is how me and my husband are with each other. Like, the way they are towards each other is how me and my husband are, and that's why I love this. Like, I loved reading this, and I love the book cover. It is absolutely amazing. I love the character and the way the coffee shop is, but like, look, if you look here, it wraps around, and that is so cool. I like it. But yeah, 5 out of 5 read for me. So if you're into like wanting to read something next fall, or hurry up and, like, I got this at Sam's Club. I don't know if this is anywhere else unless Barnes & Noble, but I recommend picking it up, and I read this in like 2 days. I would have had it all read in 1 day, but I got too tired last night, and I didn't get to sleep till like probably like 11 something, and I was only like, I only had this much left, and I could have read it all in 1 day, but I got too tired. But yeah, definitely an amazing fall read, and again, you did an amazing job. And I am probably gonna look to see what other books you have, because this one is like a new favorite, and it's gonna go on my bookshelf behind me. But yeah, hope to see if anybody else read this, and I want to know like what you thought of it if you have read it. And I recommend definitely reading this if you like fall vibes, but Christmassy vibes, but also I want to see what other books she has, if any other seasons too. But yeah, hopefully I can see a book too with this. If not, it's okay, but I'm like, I need more. But okay, that's my review on Fall I Want, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.